In the form elements, we use label tag. For the label tag, we mention that what this input field is about, and we can also use some more attribute to make this more attractive. So let's see how we can. So this is the form we previously created, and we want to make this copy of this file. So what I need to do, I need to write copy the file, and I need to paste the file again. I will refresh this. I will rename this file with element form element2.html. So what I need to do, I need to remove some of these numbers, week, images, and date and time and date. I will remove this, and also I will remove this search number, tail, okay, range also, and I will remove also these some attributes, button, and I will modify this. So what I need to do, I need to set this password. Okay, so I need to remove this. So this is the format of the form that we will be working on. So for that, I need to make a label. So label, so what this label is about, this label is about enter your name. Okay, and with the br tag you can, okay, you don't need to add br. And for the next tab, I want to make another label, and this will be for email. And for the next password, I want also another label, and this label will be about password. And now let's refresh the page and copy this page, copy the file, and now you can paste over here. Now you can see that we have a form like this. For a password, I think so I have not created any label. So what I need to do, password. So now refresh the file. Okay, now you have that. So these are the fields that I have created a label, and I need to write something like enter your name, or I can write this your name and with colon, and also a colon. So this will be beautify the code. Save the file and refresh the page. You can see that. So this is the input form elements. So what we can do next, we can use autofocus. For autofocus element attribute, we can write like this: autofocus, and also autofocus. But it will work like, if I refresh this, so it will automatically be focused on the top. So if I write something and I press the tab button, it will go to the next field. So if I make this remove this autofocus, and I write the autofocus over here into the second field. So let's refresh the page, and I refresh the page, it will be set to the, if I refresh the page, it will be automatically set to the second input field. So if I remove this autofocus and cut over here and paste over here, so it will be automatically focused on the third input element. So it should be on the first. So I will set this over here. Let's refresh the page. You can see that. And for more, I can also set disabled, and for this I can write read only. So if I refresh the page, you can see that this field is disabled. I can write something over here, but this is disabled. And you can you can also not work with this password field, because this is read only. So sometimes if you want to set the password by default, you need to set the value for this, or you can write some value like this. So for that reason, what you need to do, you can only read this, you cannot modify this value. Okay, so you can set these read only and disabled. There may be some usage of this in your form. So I'm going to remove this disabled and also read only. So I want something else. For that, for is there. For I need to create ID for that. ID is equal to name, and I will also create another ID here, like ID is equal to email, and I will create ID, another ID. This will be pass. So what I need to do, I need to copy this ID and paste in the label. Where is my label? I have the label here, and I need to copy this this ID. So I will indent this. I will make some space that you should understand. You should understand this very easily, because I don't want you to confuse. So for that, this is the ID for pass. You need to copy this ID and paste over here, and you need to copy this ID and paste over here. Copy this ID and paste over here, and also you need to create this ID, copy this ID and paste over here. So you will see that how will it work if I refresh the page and I click over here. I am clicking only on label, so this is automatically focused. I am clicking over here, I am clicking over here. So if I set this pass ID over here, so how it will work? We can refresh the page. If I click on this, this is focused, and if I click over here, this is focused. So because I have set the password ID over here for this email label, so it means that it is auto focused. So I will reset this, and you can see that. So let's refresh the page, and if I click over here, this is focused, and if I click over here, this is focused.